been saving folks money for years. And
to watch for another history and tradition.
Hello, hello, hello. Pause that. Turn that down. Hysterical. Hold on a second, guys. Gotta get these lights on. And my phone is ringing. Hold on. Hello? Sleep. All right. Probably ate it then. Yeah. Okay. What's good, everybody? Hey, Declan. Merry Christmas, Chris. Merry Christmas, Declan. So, it's going to end like this. Last home game in Oakland, California. Very, very disheartening for me. But, you know.
Broncos had their chance. They worked their way back into contention, then they lost their last two. The Raiders had 3 wins. It is a rebuilding mode under John Gruden. So
shouldn't have been like a full rebuilding because he had a dope squad, but no.
Well, there's no such thing as a meaningless game in the NFL. Every week you're fighting for your job.
Right.
For the Raiders, look, you've seen John Gruden trade away franchise player Khalil Mack. You see him trade away Amari Cooper, fire the general manager. No one is safe. He's going to evaluate these next 2 weeks to see who's going to be a part of this franchise as they rebuild this organization.
In all honesty, I don't think I want to play for Mark Davis. I think he's bad at his job. I also think that exactly RIP Oakland Raiders. That's really what it is.
And we would rather be anywhere else in the world right now than where we're at now. It is also that little ball here the night before Christmas. Let's talk about the progress with the Raiders. There has been some, but when it comes to offense, Derek Carr has thrown an interception now at 299 passes.
And you just jinxed him. He said Derek Carr has thrown an interception in 200, and you just jinxed him.
You talked about your offensive tackles. And for the Raiders, they have 2 rookies. Number 77, Colton Miller. Number 75, Brandon Parker. They're going to have their hands full tonight because they got 2 big-time guys on the other side.
Merry Christmas, Declan. Declan, question for you. I got a Thielen jersey for Christmas. That's what's up. That's cool. Declan, and where you live at, how do they celebrate Christmas? Is it just the same thing where it's just the decoration, then it's the man and the big man with the white beard and giving presents to kids? Because I was watching a documentary that was saying that all around the world that the story of Santa Claus or Christmas, it varies throughout different countries and places. So I was curious.
It's the second highest average of all time. Only the great Reggie White tops that. And you know, it's always a scene when John Gruden visits the famed Raider Nation Black Hole pregame. Will this be the last time that ever happens? Reese is going to have more on the future of the Raiders in his own history in the stadium.
I've been doing shopping this year.
I'm doing okay. I just was rushing like always. Y'all know me. I'm always rushing to get here. So with these two teams, how they've been playing, I'm going to go for my Raiders. I'm going to say Raiders win, but it's going to be like by a missed field goal or something crazy. It's going to be something crazy. Because I don't think it's going to be a solid blowout by either team. I mean, even though I can see it, depending if Denver's defense turns up and do what they can do, they can have a field day with Derek Carr. If they just because Derek Carr, great quarterback, but sometimes he what's it called? He telegraphs his throws, and he's been doing that since college. But not everybody catches it, and he's gotten better with hiding them. But he does do it. He does telegraph sometimes. So many people are going live right now on Twitch. Hey, Keenan, how you doing, sir? Hope everything's going well. Hope I'm not too far back. I kind of decided to sit back a little bit. Crabtree is on the Ravens. He's on the Ravens, doing really well, actually. Doing really well. He had not a big game, but a decent game this few days ago for them. I'm doing all right, man. I say I can't complain, but I could. But who's really listening? You know what I'm saying? I was eating some M&Ms. Anybody got any score predictions? Any score predictions started off? I definitely appreciate that, Keenan. We'll be here forever. This time of year, for me, the last couple of years has been like a little stressful because I'm not around my kids or anything like that. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, things happen and things change. You said it's my last chance to get my score prediction right, so I'm gonna say Raiders 27, Broncos 17. Keenan says Raiders 17, Broncos 20. I guess those are some good choices, some good ideas, some good thoughts.
When the team set to move to Las Vegas for the 2020 season, the assumption was that next year would be the Raiders' last in Oakland. That all changed 2 weeks ago, and now tonight could be the end of an era.
It's a real football stadium. It's dirt, grass. It's got tradition. It's where some of the best games in history of football.
It's the only old stadium left in Oakland, man.
Atmosphere, Monday night, Christmas.
Nah, 97-99 Raiders. Let's get it, baby.
It would be an emotional night as well. The goodbye was supposed to happen a year from now, after the 2019 season. The Raiders had submitted an offer to lease the Coliseum for 1 more year. But 2 weeks ago, the city of Oakland filed a federal antitrust lawsuit suing the
But did I tell you it was going to be a lawsuit? I knew about this lawsuit was going to take place last year.
In return,
When they started talking about moving,
leaving them without a home for next year.
I knew that there was going to be a lawsuit if Mark Davis still chose to go to Las Vegas because he actually broke the agreement.
Nearby AT&T Park, home of the San Francisco Giants baseball team, or the 49ers Stadium in Santa Clara. But the sentimental choice, and according to Davis, also an option, is staying put. That a deal with the city of Oakland gets worked out, and that the Raiders are right back here in the Coliseum next year for a farewell tour.
I get emotional about it. and hopefully we get it all resolved where we can continue to play here.
Y'all shouldn't be leaving. I know I gotta have prediction. I gotta predict. Let me see. It's so hard for me to predict because I'm just so torn with this team because you don't know you don't know who the hell's gonna show up. What's crazy is this is supposed to be the last game, and the picture of this stadium is so empty right now because people are hurt, man. People are hurt. Raiders fans are hurt. Let's see. Click on commercial. You did it anyway? Yep. I'm gonna say Shite Channel. How you doing? That's an interesting name. Very interesting name. Why that name? May I ask? But I'm gonna say Raiders. 21. Broncos. Say Broncos 13. Raiders 21, Broncos 13. First, the game's not on yet. Second, I don't show the game. We conversate and do a play-by-play of the game because to show the game will be illegal. That's against the law. So, Shite Channel, I'm sorry, I can't. I will not be displaying the actual physical game on here. So, if that's what you came for, I do apologize. But I always make sure to tell people when I promote this stream, I just said shite. I'm not going to say the regular way. Shite Channel or Shite Chanel. I really want to see, do you have an actual channel? Or is this just a way for you to search? Red Dead Redemption 2. Has anybody did that? My nephew has. I watched him play it during Thanksgiving. That game is crazy. It's cool though. It's definitely like a GTA, but for the West, the old West, which is interesting and different. Okay, you're an actual channel. Got a few, 1 or 2 videos up. That's what's up. But for Chris's sake, I hope Chris wins because he's definitely given some predictions, but they haven't come through just yet. Don't forget, if you guys like what you see, like what you hear, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel. Oh, we missed. They on commercial missed the whole punt return and everything. There's a punt return for 99 yards. Oakland scores on the first play of the game. Now you're doing an official review. Good job, ESPN, and your commercials. Rather show the commercial in the game.
Yeah, watch the right foot there. It's going to be awful close when they deem that right foot touching the goal line. He's trying to keep the ball in play there, but in doing so, he gets the option. He took it 99 yards.
Hysterical.
After review, the ruling on the field stand is called.
So the kick. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Exactly what happened. So there's a kickoff at the beginning of the game. The Broncos kick off to the Raiders. Broncos kick off to the Raiders. The Broncos go to stop from going end zone. They keep from going end zone, but when they hit it out of end zone, there's no different Bronco to pick it up. So one of the new players from the Raiders on special teams picks it up, runs it 99 yards to the house for a touchdown, and we get none of that video, no replay, no nothing. And now the score is 7-0 Oakland. I think we're all going to be wrong on the score if it's happening. If they have this kind of game today, so it's going to go like this.
They feel there could be sunnier skies ahead. They got the 5 first-round picks in the next couple of drafts.
Happy New Year to you too, man.
And then the 4th most projected
I'm-
cap space is coming.
I'm going to say shite. Is that how you pronounce it? Because I'm not going to say the other way.
And that's what they have to look forward to this offseason. They got to look to John Gruden.
Best wishes. Why don't you have pictures?
Fans want answers. When you make decisions like that, you better be right. But I'm telling you, I mean, he has to do it. I think he likes that mentality. You know, I think it motivates him in a lot of ways. And look, it's a rebuild. He's got a 10-year contract. He knows it's going to take time, but you know, when you trade away those type of players and then they go on to have that type of success, there's a lot of pressure.
Really?
So, think about it. The Raiders have all this cap room and all this draft picks. One thing I know, cap room and draft picks don't win games. Good players do. They trade away a lot of good players. So as you said, the pressure is on him to make sure he gets good players back. Because I saw the Cleveland Browns have a lot of draft picks, and it didn't do him a lot of good the last few years. They're pretty good this year. Pretty good this year. The last several, they had all those first-round picks. It didn't manifest in the wins. And I think John Gruden knows that. He knows he needs to do well with his top picks going into this year's draft.
Why are you coming here saying crazy stuff, man? Kickoff to the Broncos. Broncos get to about 30-yard line. Max had 12.5 sacks this year and 6 forced fumbles. Good Lord. Amari Cooper, 8 games with the Cowboys, 695 yards receiving, 6 touchdowns.
And even worse for John Gruden, you trade away Khalil Mack right before the season. He has more sacks than your entire team. I mean, that's tough. Go in that locker room with those guys and tell them, say, hey, we need pass rushers. Because everybody says,
Why does it keep saying error? Let me try this. Play action for Denver. Passes up. Carl Joseph smacked the hell out of the receiver, and it's going to be a flag because it's not unsportsmanlike, but else a defensive receiver. He shouldn't have went so high.
You have to go up and catch it.
Carl Joseph, I like the way he plays. It's going okay, best wishes. I like how Carl Joseph plays center. This is not the 70s and 80s. You can't play like that no more. Yep. Personal foul number 42. He knows he can't do that anymore. That's why he keeps getting flags.
He's got to just put the shoulder in there. He can't go with the helmet like that. And, you know, not just got to understand, when those deep balls are like that, you know they're going to be contested. Don't wait on the ball. Go up and extend. Use those long arms at the high point where you want to catch it. Here's what I like about that.
Yeah, we do it like that. 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 2 receivers for the Broncos, 1st and 10. After the personal foul by Carl Joseph. Lindsey Freeman, Parker, Sutton, and Hamilton. All these new names on this team. That's so crazy. Lindsey in motion. Running back gets about 3 yards on the play. They're gonna give him about 2 yards to Royce Freeman. His first run of the game. It must be raining really bad because the paint for the Raiders logo is stuck onto the Freeman's jersey as he fell to the ground. 2 receivers, one tight end, 2 running backs. Lindsey in motion again. Hand off to Freeman. Freeman gets about another 2 yards on the play. He said, hey, man, I enjoyed your stream last night on Twitch. Did you? I'm glad you did. I'm glad. All the ink off of the Raiders logo is coming off on all the Denver Broncos jerseys because they're wearing white. Well, my parents have said it's been raining like crazy out there. 3rd and 4 for Denver. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Booker, Parker, Sutton, Hamilton, and Patrick. All the receivers flanked right. Handoff. Passes up. Carl Joseph not Carl Joseph this time. 4th and 4 by getting smacked out of bounds by Gilchrist. So many new players on the squad too, on the Raiders squad too. I don't get a chance to actually watch games from them. Because of where I live at, I could only get to see, of course, Texas games, but like Midwest and East Coast games more than I get to see West Coast. So 4th and 4, the punt is up. Dwayne Harris to return. Touchback. Smart play by Dwayne Harris. He pushed the defender, the Denver gunner off the ball, so it goes to get touchback. Going to commercial, we'll finally get to see Derek Carr, who's going to finally touch the ball after the first scoring 7 points that he had nothing to do with. But I'm glad, Declan, that you enjoyed that game, man. So, Declan, okay, can you see that comment that says message automatically held for review? Can you see that? I know you have the wrench by your name, so I'm assuming that you can see that. Oh, let me see. Oh, left on the ground again. Once again, thank you guys, everybody who came coming to the stream. Truly appreciate your presence. My name is Jasonreacts. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Thank you so much. All right, Derek Carr at center. Botch snap, fumble. Carr just falls on the ball. I think because they're on that paint. His current completion percentage this season is 68.4%. He's at 2,641 yards. 2nd and 16. Quick pass out to the flank. To Jared Cook, he picks up almost a full 16, gets maybe about 14 on the play before he goes out of bounds. Third and 2 for Raiders. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Whistle blown, flag on the play. False start offense. Marcel Aitman. There was the rookie who just got called. Hand off the snap. Carr with some time, a lot of pressure, and a sack. Fourth down, turnover and downs. How does 3 men against 5 and 2 still get in there for the sack? The punt is up. Well, the Raiders bounce heading almost to the 20-yard line. I definitely see that the field's going to cause some issues because you can already see pieces of the field coming up, and it's only been 3 plays, 4 plays. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, my mom, speaking to family back home, my mother was saying that it's been raining like crazy in Oakland. Another TV timeout. Will anybody be watching any basketball tomorrow? Since it's like, what, 6, 7 games on tomorrow? I was debating on possibly streaming the Warriors-Lakers game. Broncos with the ball at the 21-yard line. First and 10, 6 minutes, 28 seconds left in the quarter. Play action fake. Pass to the flat. The tight end gets to the first down marker before he's taken down. Raiders defense, 16.4% pressure. That's garbage. They only have 12 sacks this year. They said there's 15 players in the league that have 12 sacks. There's a stop in the backfield about 6 or 7 yards deep from a busted play for the Broncos. Broncos were going for the reverse, and the Warriors on the brain. Raiders didn't fall for it. Arden Key sniffed it out quite early. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back for the Broncos. 2nd and 17. Hand off to Lindsey. There's a flag on the play, but Lindsey gets about most of that back and is about 4 or 5 yards short of the first down marker. Lindsey's a good running back. Holding defense, number 92. 5 more yards, so they get the first down. Philip Lindsey back in the backfield. 1st and 10 Broncos. Play action fake. Pass behind the receiver from Case Keenum. I know that Lindsey is the 6th Bronco in Broncos history to have a 1,000-yard rookie rushing season. That's pretty impressive. Broncos always had good rush attack, though. Second and 10 for the Broncos. 2 running backs, 3 receivers. Hand off to Lindsey. Lindsey gets about 2 yards on the play. Lindsey and Carl Joseph going at it left and right. Phil Lindsey is from Aurora, Colorado. Guess who else was born there? This guy. Three receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. 3rd and 8 for the Broncos. 3 receivers flanked right, 1 tight end flanked left. Raiders looking to blitz. Pass over the middle. Caught. He gets the first down before he goes out of bounds. For Sutton. I wish these I want to curse so bad. I wish these DBs for the Raiders learn how to wrap up. 4th and 1. Looks like they're going to go for it. Broncos this season on 4th down conversions are 13 for 21. They have a bunch play, which looks like more like it's going to be a run play. Lindsey right up the middle, gets first down. Oh, flag on the play. Delay game offense. 5 yards, so now they're most likely going to punt. Because if not for the delay game, only person between Lindsey in the end zone was Carl Joseph. That would have been a touchdown. That sucks. That sucks for them. Fourth and 6. Wadman to kick. Harris to return. Punt to the end zone on the touchback. Coach for the Broncos is livid. Yeah, that delay game was on Case Keenum. Anytime you have delay game of offense, it's always on the quarterback. Still on commercial break, you guys. Just so the replay for two receivers, 2 times, 1 running back for Derek Carr and the Raiders. Quick pass to Cook. Cook gets about 6 yards on the play.
So the AFC playoff picture, as Texans have that thriller, Eagles that now has the Patriots with a win. Stands right now, Patriots.
Chargers, Colts, Texans, and Titans. 2nd and 4. Quick pass over the middle. Right off the fingertips of Cook would have been the first down if he'd have caught it. So if you want to see the first play of the game actually comes back to be a touchdown, I just retweeted it on my Twitter. So it's twitter.com/nonfiction. Pass by Derek Carr. Should be a flag on the play, but no flag on the play. Receiver reaches out to get it. Defender not turned around, not facing the ball, not looking for the ball. Slapping the receiver in the face. That field is so wet. Nelson hit the ground and slid for like 5 feet. That was an impressive move by Dwayne Harris to pick that ball up and keep it running. Punt is up. Looks real big, real high. Caught by Craig Kraft about the 37, 38-yard line. Paradise High School, students and staff. Paradise, California. Don't know where Paradise, California is. First and 10 for Keenum and the Broncos. Hand off to Lindsey. Lindsey gets about 1 yard trying to sweep to the left before he's knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by young safety Harris. Second and 9. Play action fake. Keenum with the pass up. And it's caught at the 15-yard line by Sutton. Oakland's challenging to play the catch. I only saw one angle. From the angle I saw, it looked like a catch. But I don't know if when he hit the ground, if the ball kind of bumbled in his hand between his chest and the dirt and the grass. So if it did that, then it's an incomplete pass. Because as soon as the receiver Sutton got up, he was like, come on. Let me see, they're showing another angle. Oh no, that's dropped. That's no good. He dropped it. He goes like this. It goes through his arms and goes to the ground. That's why Sutton was like, come on. They're lucky that they didn't call the pass interference on the play either, though. Because the defender was pulling Sutton's jersey from the back. Is that good, Chris? We like the Raiders are going to win this one. So that ball's definitely coming back. Incomplete pass. Sutton tried to pull that one out. That was a good one. That was smart. How that ref didn't see that ball? He's looking right at the ball. Oh, that was Nelson who was guarding. Nelson gets burned. His burn percentage got to be ridiculous. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, running back. Broncos, 3rd and 9. Booker, Parker, Sutton, Hamilton, and Patrick. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down marker. Arden Key almost had him, but he just overran him, and it's kind of hard to keep your traction in this wet grass. 4th and 1. Are they going for it again? They're going for it again. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end running back. But look for the short pass over the middle. Because the Raiders are going to be looking for that run play. Oh, wait. Well, because it was a lateral, he fumbled it. It bounced right back into his hands, and he got the first down. So, a Raider defender did get a piece of the ball, but it bounced right back up. That was dangerous. Because when he hit it, that ball could have went over his head, could have went anywhere. Play action fake. Keenan on a run. He gets about 5 yards on the play. So they said the second longest punt in NFL history is the lone score for the Raiders. That's what I thought.
Against the Steelers in a thriller that clinched home field and number one in the NFC for the Saints. I'll tell you what, Joe, it's going to be hard for anybody to go down and win this thing through Milwaukee.
5 O linemen, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, or 2 running backs. I'm sorry. Raiders with the pressure. Sack. Hey, sack number 13. Woohoo! I think it was Carl Joseph that got sacked, was it? Yeah, it was. So they know that it's easier for them to maneuver like they are right now on this wet field. If they come downfield and get their block like they're supposed to, they shouldn't be overrunning players. Three receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. Keenan back. Passes up, caught, gets about maybe 2 yards on the play. Pressured by Carl Joseph again. Oh, Lindsey didn't catch the pick. If he would have picked up Carl Joseph, they probably had more time, and he probably could have got that ball off a little deeper. Broncos to punt. It's up. Harris calls fair catch. Catches about the 11-yard line.
he been a touchback? It's smart. It's a 19-yard change in possession because he's now two different times now. Because if you're fair catching, you can't go in their head. He does it, and he just knocks him away from the block.
First and 10 for Raiders on 11-yard line. Harris in motion. Quick handoff. What was that? Oh, he needed a towel. Martin picked up 5 yards on that play. Two receivers, one tight end, two running backs. Martin, Smith, Harrison, Nelson. Play action fake. Pass over the middle to Nelson. First down, plus about 6. First and 10. Pass over the middle. Caught. Still on his feet. Fighting for the first down. Flag on the play. Play called dead. Cook flexing. He flexed him. He's like, yeah. Let's see what the penalties are. Pass interference on the defense. It'll be first down, plus they'll move the ball a little bit. Pass interference on Todd Davis. So that little 6-yard hitch actually turned out to be more than 6 yards. Oh, yeah. He was holding him from – he ran to do his move and did his turn. As soon as he did his turn, he was holding him. Literally had him in a bear hug. First 10 Raiders on the 34-yard line. Hand off to Martin. Martin goes absolutely nowhere. Flags and fake. Passes up, big pass up. Off the fingertips of Seth Roberts. But there's a flag on the play. $12 players on the field for the Broncos. Replay first down. Second and 5 for the Raiders. Richard, Smith, Cook, Nelson, and Aitman. Pass to Richard, gets the first down, plus about 7 or 8 yards before he's ridden out of bounds. Two receivers, two tight ends, one running back. Play action fake. Hand off to Aitman. Oh, no, that's somebody else. Waller. He gets about 4 yards on the play. He was with the Ravens last year. 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 2 receivers. Hand off to Rashard. Rashard hits a hole. Gets 3 yards on the play. Nice handoff to Martin for the first down. Moving the sticks. Medical staff looking at Cook. I think it's probably concussion protocol. Second and 4. This drive, Derek Carr is 4 for 4. I mean 5 for 5 with 47 yards. Hand off to Martin. Martin gets first down. Gets 10 more. 5 more. Touchdown, Doug Martin. I was going to say Derek to Doug, but I didn't say Derek, Doug Martin. 24-yard touchdown run. Great blocking scheme on this one. Tom Cable came through in the clutch. Literally, the Raiders created a wall of 5 linemen and the receiver. PAT is up. Right down the middle, and it's good. Finally, Doug Martin is doing something positive. Wait till the last game of the season. That sucks. Why can't I post?
It's going to be 3rd and 10. Just walking. That's not the effort Vance Joseph had to delay a game on 4th and 1. It's 11 and 19 as a coach. And the thing you look for is do they play hard for the head coach? That's the number one thing general managers and owners should look for. Do they respond? Is his message getting across?
Broncos record under Vance Joseph, 6 and did they say 6 and 8? Broncos president. Okay, so I got out of the way. Kickoff is up. Should be about the 2-yard line. That's 4-yard line. Pick up. It's hard to change direction when the ground is wet. Flag on the play. Against Denver. Holding against the Denver Broncos. Vance Joseph, the coach of the Broncos, he just looks distraught. He was mouthing, it's fucking holding. It's holding. It's holding. Before they even say it, he's like, it's holding. Broncos have the ball now on the 12-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end running back. Sutton, Parker, Hamilton, Patrick, and Lindsey. Hands off to Lindsey. Spin move by Lindsey. Gets 6 yards on the play before he's taken down.
We said it about Lindsey in the open, but it shows you that when you're evaluating these guys, it's an art. It's the other side. Even for one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play. There are no excuses. You got to be able to get from that position to those who can report one. And even after this season, they still really don't know what they have in case.
Line drive pass. Gets the first down. Oh, she went out too. What the hell kind of graphic is that? Oh, they're showing all the quarterbacks for the last couple of seasons. But it's on literally on a carousel. It's on a carousel. 1st and 10 for the Broncos on the 39-yard line. Pass caught, gets about 5 yards to play for his tackle. Second and 4 for the Broncos. 2 receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end. Handoff. Lindsey stopped at the line of scrimmage. Gets a half a yard maybe at most. Once again, thank you guys for being here. My name is Jasonreacts. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I know people are popping in and out because Christmas Eve, whatever you're doing stuff, which I truly appreciate. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget subscribe, notification bell. Have reactions, all kind of reactions coming up very soon. Case Keenum is, this was season completion is 62.4%. 15 TDs for 12 interceptions. That's not good at all. 3rd and 3 for the Broncos. Pressure by the Raiders. Keenum just throws it away with a lot of pressure as he's run out of bounds. 4th down. 4th and 3.
You can't expect Case Keenum just to come in there and just put the team on his back. He's not in that tier with Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees and those type of quarterbacks. You know, the market dictated the money, but that's not going to change the performance of the player.
Punt is up. Travel to the end zone. Touchback. What is that?
Brought to you by Burger King. $6 kickbox, including 1 classic entree, fries, and drink, 2 cookies only at BK. Some of the greatest Raiders history. With Tom, Sean Show, Tim Brown, Charles Woodson, of course. Lay it out there. This is the of the Raiders.
Handoff. Doug Martin gets about 3 yards on the play. The shoulders all jacked up. First and 20 for the Raiders on the 10-yard line. Doug Martin goes nowhere.
This experience with you and Ben, kind of a big approach. It was an incredible experience for me as a broadcaster. I mean, that was coming in there. He
Third and 10 for the Raiders. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Pass over the middle. So Nelson first down, plus about 6-7 yards on the play. Jordan Nelson, 3 targets, 2 receptions, 28 yards. Trying to get him off the stars for the 2-minute call. First and 10, Raiders. 2-minute timeout. TV timeout, of course, for the broadcast. And now the internet saying, "Yeah, I'm moving super slow." They got Tom Flores and Jim Plunkett on the sidelines. I still don't see. Is Plunkett? Plunkett's not in the Hall of Fame, huh? First and 10, Raiders. First 14-point lead since week 12 of last season. That don't make any sense, man. Quick pass. Nelson over the middle. Gets the first down plus about 4 yards. Around the 50-yard line is where he goes down. Raiders are moving pretty nicely. Derek Carr is making some good decisions on the plays, on his passes. Hand off to Doug Martin. Martin gets the first down, blowing through the defensive line. Somebody in the stands got a sign that says Super Bowl champions 2054. First and 10. Quick pass to Nelson. Ball's tipped. Second 10 Raiders. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Pressure on Derek. Pass off to Seth. Seth fights for the first down. First down. Seth Roberts. Chubb almost got to Derek Carr. Colton Miller did just enough to keep him from getting there before the ball passed. Ball batted down by Von Miller. Three receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Richard, Cook, Harris, Nelson, and Roberts. Timeout, Derek Carr. With 2 seconds left on the clock. 36 seconds left on the second quarter. 14-0. The Raiders. Excuse me. Watch what you love hands-free. Amazon. And we're back. The future of Keenan and Carr. LeBron James interview. And a special performance by Gwen Stefani. That should be interesting. $36 seconds left on the clock. Raiders are on the 28-yard line. Just outside the red zone. Let's see what they're going to do. Called snap. With time. Over the middle, Seth Roberts. Seth Roberts tackled. Clock is just running. They're going to go for a field goal. Timeout, Oakland. 28 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and 7. The Raiders. So once again, 20 seconds left in the first half. 14-0. The Raiders. Raiders have the ball on the 25-yard line. And they're 3rd and 7. 0 games score more than 14 points in the first half this season. Another timeout. I think the Broncos. Broncos called their first timeout of the quarter of the game.
Well, I mean, defensively, they're playing a lot of man coverage, and I just don't think that their guys are able to play that way. They do have a good rush. That's the D4's coming into his own. I mean, obviously, you see Houston and a lot of different pass rush moves. But on the back end, they've got to be able to play better coverage because you saw what Russell Wilson did there. You know, Chris Jones up front, talk about a guy who has come on and dominated. Pick up in the second half. Didn't see the head of sack. The defensive tackle, he didn't get to the front wall. Game over. But the Kansas City, they're going to play to their offense. They are fully capable of winning games 50-49 to get half. Yeah, agreed. 28 seconds, 3rd.
2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back for the Raiders. Carr with time, ball's up, fade right to the corner, and it's overthrown. 4th and 7. That was just a bad pass. He kind of floated it. Fourth and 7. Kick is up, and it's good. 17-0. The Raiders going into overtime. I mean, at halftime.
Let's go back to the playoff picture here. Size up the AFC. I told you, if it was to go today, you have the Chiefs at the 1 and the Patriots at the 2. The Chiefs would need a win against Oakland to get that. A lot to be decided in terms of the Titans and the Colts, and then the Steelers will need some help here, believe it or not. And then the NFC, with New Orleans having clinched number 1. Vikings can clinch the playoff berth with a win or Eagles loss.
Let's see.
The Bears can clinch a first-round bye with a win or at Minnesota. You know, I'm looking at that Eagles and Vikings situation. The Vikings versus Chicago, Eagles and Washington. The Vikings lose, Eagles win. How about Nick Foles? How he's playing right now?
I don't know.
Can he be better than Carson Wentz? I don't think so, but right now he is playing better. The Eagles at 9-7. The Vikes are falling 8-7-1, and there would be the Super Bowl champs again with guess who? Again. Think about the other side. Pittsburgh may not get in the playoffs. You know how crazy is that? You're to Lamar Jackson, the way he's played.
Kickoff out of bounds, so there should be a flag on the play. No flag, I guess.
Just to tell you what needs to happen with the Steelers. So they would push the AFC North with a win and a Ravens loss, and they're playing against Cincinnati, and the Ravens are up against Cleveland. And to think that Pittsburgh needs help from the Cleveland Browns. You know, you mentioned Lamar Jackson. I'll be the first to say I wasn't a believer, but to watch what this young man has done and the way they built around him, to me, has been phenomenal. Nice job, Lamar Jackson.
Keenan with time. Ball is up. No good. 15 seconds left on the clock still.
That's one of the cases he's headed there. He's got a lot of the scene. Trying to squeeze it in there. Too much. One over the top. Kicker hurdle there with field position because
First quarter, Broncos 69 yards. Second quarter, 27. First quarter, Raiders 12 yards. Second quarter, 143. Broncos on the 40-yard line because of the penalty. Ball being kicked out of bounds. Arden Key with pressure. Almost there. Ball's kind of bobbling in the air by the tight end. 10 seconds. 10 seconds left on the clock for the Broncos. See if they can do something before halftime. Oops, wrong button. Three receivers, one tight end, one running back. Spread offense. Keenum on the run. Passes up. Stop short. I mean, not stop short, but stopped. 3 seconds left on the clock. Denver's trying to score for the. They don't want to go in with a 0 on the board. Sutton got to about the 40-yard line of the Raiders side of the field. Are they gonna kick it? I think they're gonna try to kick. Not a bad play. This will be a 58-yard field goal. Looks good. Short. Field goal is short. It would have been right down the middle, been perfect. It was short by maybe a yard and a half. So with that being said, the Raiders go into halftime with a 17-point lead. And let's just see how that continues for the second half.
Derek Carr's not pressing to impress his head coach. He's really enjoyed John Gruden's offense. What do you think of their future together?
Yeah, this is an interesting one, Susie, because quite honestly, if he wanted to cut ties, meaning John Gruden wanted to cut ties with Derek Carr in 2019, he could with very minimal cap ramifications. Now, Derek, I think, has always been a very, very talented passer. It's taken some time for Jim and John to get on the same page. Derek has a tremendously strong arm, can create in the pocket, can move the pocket, throw and run. Some people point to his toughness. Some people think that he's one of those guys who just doesn't want to hang in there. But as you saw tonight, he's the kind of guy that can move the football team.
And for Case Keenum, it's his first year being the guy. Do you think he's the future?
No, I don't, Susie, unfortunately. I think he's one of those guys who needs so much help surrounding him. Everything needs to be perfect with him in terms of how the plays are designed and how they're executed. And then, as far as his performance with the offensive coordinator, I think they're going to be looking to move on.
Okay, and from the bottom of the AFC West to the top, man, it sets up for such a great Week 17 in the AFC. Everything's up for grabs. You have one division winner. No seeds are set. So make your case for potentially the most dangerous team.
Yeah, we talked about it already, but the Baltimore Ravens are sitting down there right now, at the bottom of the division leaders as far as records is concerned. It's really the most dangerous team because I think they play a style that people don't want to deal with. People don't want to defend a running game. People don't want to defend a running quarterback. People don't want to play patient football, and they do that better than anyone because their defense is just so lights out. And they have a tremendous special teams component to the football team, too. So look out for them once they
5 quarterbacks taken in the first round of the 2018 draft. The last one, Lamar Jackson, is the only one still alive in the playoffs.
Yep.
Ravens win, they are in. Big day in the NBA coming tomorrow. Here's Scott Campbell.
Susie, thank you. Christmas Day on ESPN and ABC. 5 NBA games.
So 5 NBA games on Christmas Day, huh? That should be interesting.
They talk about the need to add more firepower if this Lakers team is going to challenge the Warriors come the spring.
This is a league where, at least in this last half decade, you need at least 2 elite players to win a title. On this Lakers team, you're not only the only elite player, you're the only all-star. How important is it to you that whether it's this season or this summer, this team gets another elite player?
I think you've heard, from all their ideas and what they believe that, we can do it. And that's going to be my job as well. I'm looking forward to when, guys come to create, see, how good the doors, how good the phones.
So you're going to recruit because.
Oh, I'm always recruiting.
All right.
I'm always recruiting. I mean, I don't know. This is something that I've been recruiting. I've been trying to get guys to come play with me since like 2007. I want to get the Rockets, but I'm also not. You just throw that out there.
See the films here.
No, I'm trying to recruit so many guys to come to play with me. And we actually had a couple guys.
Tell me now. Don't wait for the 30 for 30. Tell me now.
Little part. So now that I think being in LA, I don't think it would be that hard to get guys here. But we gotta win. And at the end of the day, it's all. So that's my job right now, to show everybody I can win. This conversation took place last week, which was prior to James' comments about NFL ownership and the Instagram post for which he has apologized. If you're wondering why that wasn't part of the conversation, for more of what was discussed, we hope you'll join us for sports and more of that. And of course, a full post game report on the Broncos and the Susan. Back to you.
Hey, Scott, do that now. Each week on the Genesis Halftime Show, we bring you special performances. Some of the biggest musical acts in the business. Tonight, very special Merry Christmas from Gwen Stefani.
So Doug Martin has 40 yards on 5 rushing attempts. It's not bad. It'd be nice if he had 60 or 70 yards on 5 rushing attempts. Gwen Stefani. Be right back. It's okay, Chris. All good, man. Had you catch the game yet? You see the current score up top? I posted up top. Well, my support channel posted, Slade Wilson. Ready to receive on the second half. Kickoff is up. About 3 yards deep in the end zone. Touchback. Oh, how are you doing? Good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Car and shotgun. Hands to Doug Martin. Picked up 3 yards on the play. Had a Christmas shot of Henny. How are you? I'm doing okay. Just one shot. Doug Martin with the handoff. Trying to get to the outside. Gets about 1 yard on the play. Don't forget, if you're new to the stream, please hit that like button, thumbs up. And if you really are new, you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, become part of this family. Well, I also tried blackberry brandy. It was interesting. Blackberry brandy. Ball batted down. Blackberry brandy. Flag on the play. Oh, that sounds interesting. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Automatic first down for the Raiders. Penalty against the Broncos. Who's roughing the passer? Okay, try to take his legs out. That's automatically a personal foul now. Is it emotional for you as a Raiders fan? Yes, it is. It really is. To be watching this game. See, when they came back, I haven't been able to watch any games like in person at the stadium because I was always working. I couldn't get off, because the jobs I had were the jobs where you just can't just take off because you get penalties or strikes for all that crap. So to see them possibly leaving, it kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? Carr with all kind of time passes to Waller. Waller gets about 2 yards on the play. Was the blackberry brandy kind of like sweet tart, kind of sour? Derek Carr, 13 of 18 on 123 passing yards. Doug Martin, 44 rush yards. They said 9 reception yards. Raiders can't win. It will mess up their graphics. Right now, as far as the Raiders thinking, that should be a flag on the play. They should be thinking they need to, especially if this is the last game, you need to win the last game in Oakland. You can't leave on a sour note of losing. If you lose your last game because you're tanking for the draft pick, you're gonna lose a lot of fans. Like you couldn't even win one game for us. Oakland Raiders trailed in final minute of fourth quarter in all 3 wins this season. It was okay, but no, it wasn't very tart. Oh, it wasn't okay. Usually things that are blackberry usually have like a tart finish to it. Hand off to Rashard. Rashard about 3 to 4 yards short of the first down marker, taken down by Marshall of the Broncos. Townsend back to punt. He's 3 yards short. For fourth and 3. 12 minutes and 27 seconds left in the quarter. Derek Carr and Coach Gruden having a good laugh on the sideline. Punt is up. Any flag on the play? Fair catch at the 11-yard line for the Broncos. Says I have to do some cleaning, so I will be lurking, and I will be back. Okay, cool. No problem, Oro. Thank you for coming through. Did you finish wrapping all your gifts up? (1968). They're showing the Heidi Bowl. The Heidi Bowl. If anybody don't know, the Heidi Bowl was the Raiders against the Jets. It was like one of those games where it was coming down to the wire, where who knows who's going to win. And before the game was over, they're supposed to play Heidi. The freaking the TV station cuts the game off, goes to Heidi to show the end of the game, and show to start the movie, and and everybody who was watching, I think on the West Coast, missed the whole freaking game. It was 1968. They ended up going to the TV show instead of finishing playing the game, and it's called the Heidi Bowl. You can actually look it up on YouTube. It's hilarious. First and 10. Play action fake. Pass to the tight end. He's going to get the first down before he goes out of bounds. Hey, the homies are alive. Got the homies. Two running backs, two receivers, one tight end for the Broncos. First and 10 on the 27-yard line. Raiders on the blitz. Lindsey gets loose. Gets about 6 yards on the play before he's taken down. Second and 4. Lindsey trying to get to the edge. He gets stopped short. Third down. Stopped short by Melvin. Third and 2 for the Broncos. Keenan in the shotgun. Pass to the flat. Gets the first down. There's a flag on the play. Back is down. Booker's down by the 49-yard line. Let's see what the penalty is. Third and 12. The penalty was on the Broncos. It was a crossing path, and they blocked the defenders. So that's an illegal play. Keenum out. Ball tipped off of the defender's head. Off of lineman's head. Fourth and 12. Harris back to receive the punt. The punt. Said punt. Punt is up. Harris really nowhere to go. Runs up the middle. Gets to about the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Derek Carr, 318 straight passes without interception. He's doing really well today. I'll give him that. He's definitely doing really well. $10 nuggets for $1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games tomorrow. Bucks and Knicks, Rockets and OKC, Sixers and Celtics, Warriors and Lakers, Trailblazers and the Utah Jazz. Warriors and Lakers are at 8 p.m. Eastern. 9 minutes, 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Derek Carr to Nelson. Nelson's about 2 yards short on the first down before he runs out of bounds. I don't know if I feel like Jordy was a good replacement for Crabtree. I think Jordy was a great addition. But as far as a replacement, I'm not sure. Three receivers, one running back, one tight end. Play action fake. Actually, no, it was a pass fake. Handoff to Rashard. Washington. I didn't even know he was. I thought he was on back on practice squad. He got the first. He got to the line of scrimmage marker. 3rd and 2 for Raiders. They need to convert to keep this going. Let's see what they do. My elbow look hella big. Carr with time. Pass. Not caught. Derek Carr is asking why there wasn't a pass interference, which there was. Fourth and 2. Townsend to punt. Craig Kraft to return. His name is River. Craycraft. Diving catch by Craycraft on the 19-yard line. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left in the third quarter. 17-0 Raiders. And we're going to a commercial timeout. Oh, I got ingrown hair growing. You know, you can actually feel them growing sometimes. Let's see. Broncos 0. What's good, everybody? Once again, thank you for coming back. My name is Jasonreacts. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. It's the night before Christmas. And for many, they're out there wrapping gifts, folding up stuff to put in gifts, making food, preparing for Christmas Day. Hope those who are able to be with their family, hope they're having a wonderful time with their family. I unfortunately am not able to be with my family, so usually Christmas for me and Thanksgiving are days where I'm just really by myself. But like I said, it's just me. So it's a good possibility I'll be streaming tomorrow too on Twitch for a little bit. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about maybe streaming a couple hours early in the day for Twitch and then doing a Warriors game in the afternoon. So I'm not sure. But wherever you guys are at in the world, I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, just hope you're having a wonderful Monday and Tuesday. Great pass by Case Keenum. Caught, I think it was by Sutton over the defense. Not by Patrick. Great one-handed catch before he flies out of bounds. The defense was pretty decent. The defender could have turned around, so at least you can see there's a flag on the play. Ball is up. Raider defender almost picked it off. Maybe they picked the flag. Maybe they picked the flag back up. +40 yard completions for Case Keenum. First 9 games, 10, 30 NFL Saints. Since the first 9 games, he hasn't had not one 40+ yard completion. Second 10 for the Broncos. Keenum in the shotgun. Almost received the leg game before he got the pass off. He threw it to the receiver. The receiver was already on the ground. They're showing how the Raiders are stacking the box, so the run can't really develop. 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. Keenum in the shotgun. Freeman in the backfield. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. 3rd and 10. He avoids the first sack, avoids the second sack. Now he has to run. He gets the first down. Then he goes down about the 40-yard line. That's where Case Keenum is get successful. He uses his feet really well. Woo! Pass over the middle to Hamilton. The hat brought by Carl Joseph claps him in half right at the first yard, at the first down marker. I don't know if they gave it to him or not. They might say you might be okay. Gave him the first down. Hand off to Freeman. Freeman gets 5 yards on the play. The Broncos are moving pretty loosely right now. Having a good series right now. Broncos current drive 7 plays for 58 yards for 2 minutes and 12 seconds. They show Elway and he just does not look happy at all. Pass over the middle to Lindsey. Lindsey gets the first down, tries to throw the Druk before he's taken down. He gets the first down plus about 2 or 3 yards. Lindsey with the delay run gets to about 3 yards short of the first down. They're in red zone, looking to score 3 yards for the first down. But if they go an additional 3 yards, they can get a touchdown. Let's see how this rolls out. Philip Lindsay, 46 rushing yards, 11 receiving yards. Pressure, ball's thrown up. Touchdown, Broncos. Pass to Hamilton for the touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton with 7-yard reception. I think the pass was on Gilchrist for the Raiders. Ten plays, 82 yards, 3 minutes, 34 seconds on the clock that they wasted. PAT is up, and it's good. So that's the score now. The current score is Raiders 17, Broncos 7. Still got timeout going. My shoulder hurts. Has anybody been to the movies and seen the new Aquaman or the Bumblebee movie? I've heard a lot of good stuff about Aquaman. I haven't read up on the B movie just yet. Oh, okay, back on. Game's back on. Kickoff is up. Found the lane. Gets to about the 28-yard line when he gets tripped up. If he didn't get tripped up, he would have been to the house. There was nobody in front of him that could have stopped him. Hand off to Doug Martin. Gets about 7 yards on the run. What? Nice run by Doug Martin. Nice little cutback. He would have been caught short by Miller, but he switched sides of the field, went this way, and just hit that one step, took off to the left, get the first down. Play action fake. Flag on the play. Pass goes out of bounds. Probably a holding on the offensive line. Yeah, holding on. Looks like Miller. No, that's not Miller. Carrier. It's Carrier. The other tight. It's another tight end. So the penalty was on them. 1st and 20 for the Raiders. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Pass to Rashard. Rashard picked up maybe, it looks like he might have got like 8 or 9 yards. Nice pickup by Nelson. Third and 4 for the Raiders. 2 minutes and 13 seconds and counting in the third quarter. 19 seconds on the game clock. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, and 1 running back on this play. Man coverage for Nelson. Man coverage for Aitman, too. Timeout. Oakland. First timeout of the half. Third and 4 for Oakland. Cook, Nelson, Aitman, Roberts, Richard. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Carr in the shotgun. Aitman with man coverage over the top. Quick pass over the middle. First down, and a great catch on a quick slant by Nelson. Nice pass by Derek Carr. Really good defense by the safety over the top. Really good defense. I think his name is Brock Singer. Just really good hands by Nelson. Jordy Nelson, 6 receptions for 68 yards, 11.3 on average. Carrier in motion. Handoff to Doug Martin. Doug Martin gets loose. Tackle short. He got to the outside, but he got tackled as soon as he got to the outside. So I think it's like a 5-yard gain. Just want to know why does Doug Martin finally look like he's actually rushing now? And every time I've seen footage of him, he's looked like crap. He looked old. That's what happened. 10 rushing for 64 yards, 6.4 yard average. 2 running backs, 2 receivers, 1 tight end. Martin Smith, Nelson, and Aitman. Handoff to Martin. There's a face mask, but no call. He gets about 3 yards before he's taken down. Raiders fans celebrating, but looking cold at the same time. Looking quite nipply out there. Third down for Oakland. And into the third quarter. Forever Oakland. I'm a Raider for life. All these fans signs up. Stay 2019. You guys, people, I would love them to stay, but there's so much business behind what's going on. Who knows what's going on? Another commercial for NBA for promoting the Warriors and Lakers game tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and 7 p.m. Central. Energizing midnight grape. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Pink Sparkles is live. There we go. So the Oakland Coliseum, 1966 to 1981, and then 1995 to now. 8 playoff appearances in 10 seasons. 1 Super Bowl. Oh, that's what John Madden. 1999 to 2002. 2002 lost Super Bowl over Tampa Bay. 18 Hall of Famers. Played home games for Raiders in the Coliseum. They show all these stats because, like, if this is the last game, we need to get out here. 3rd and 3 for Oakland. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Cook, Richard, Harris, Nelson, and Roberts. Carr with time. Pass to Nelson first out of bounds. About the 24, 23-yard line. First and 10 Raiders on the 24-yard line. Hand off. Doug Martin hits the hole hard. Looks like he gets about 4 yards on the play. I think this is the hardest I've seen Doug Martin play in a long time. Derek Carr passed for 25, 166 pass yards, 0 TDs, 0 interceptions. It's so loaded. Carr back, hand off to Doug Martin. Doug Martin gets the first down, gets to about the 5-yard marker before he goes out of bounds. Doug Martin, also an Oakland product. I think he's just running hard just because, well, I think he's from the Bay Area. I don't know if he's from Oakland, but I think he's from the Bay Area. Running hard to show off for the fans, especially if this is the last game. Two running backs, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver, Martin, Smith, Carrier, Smith, and Aitman. Hand off to Martin. Martin hits the hole hard, gets about 3 yards on the play before he's taken down. Looks like they have 2 or 3 yards to go before they can get into the end zone. Three receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Hand off to Richard. Richard in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Current score is 23 to 7, so that's my prediction out the window. Three-yard run by Jalen Richard. Raiders have 23 points and not 1 touchdown thrown by Derek Carr. Scoring drive is 12 plays for 72 yards, 7 minutes and 20 seconds taken off the clock. That was a really long drive. PAT is up, and it's good. Happy holidays from Oakland. Everybody off right now, so I can take this out. Chucky Mask is hideous. Oh, I guess I can leave it. Play it back. Kickoff is off. It's up. Picked up about the 2-yard line. Gets to about the 23, 24-yard line. Wild card Seahawks and Vikings for the NFC playoff picture looks interesting. Eagles round the hunt with 8-7. Eagles have to win out though to get back into the playoffs. They have to win out. Seahawks have to lose one. Vikings have to lose one. Too many storylines for them. So it's the fourth quarter, 24-7. Case Keenum in the shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end and 1 running back. Parker in motion, tight end. Play handoff fake. Keenum on the run. Pass is caught, but there's a flag on the play. I think he went out of bounds. Well, let's see. Let's see what the penalty call is. Incomplete pass. Holding on defense, number 22. Rashawn Melvin. So Philip Lindsay is out of the game. He hurt his wrist on the last play of the game. Last play before the timeout. Handoff to Freeman. Freeman gets about 4 yards on play before he's taken out. Handoff. Gets about 3 yards on play before he's taken down again. Third down. Third and 3 for the Broncos. Case Keenum in the shotgun. Pressure. First down. Definitely gets the first down. Pass for the middle. I think his name was Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton. You can tell Hamilton hasn't got the ball too many times because his jersey is too clean. Keenum with time. Pressure comes. Pass to the tight end and push out of bounds. I think he gained about 1 yard. Second and 6 for the Broncos. Keenum in shotgun. Booker in the backfield. Hand off to Booker. Booker will fall at the first down marker. Let's see where they place him. They're going to place it about – the place is about a yard short, so it's 3rd and 1 for the Broncos. Raiders in man coverage. Yeah, they're straight man coverage. Patrick is wide open, catches the ball before he gets tackled for an additional 4 or 5 yards on the play. Tackle by Rashawn Melvin. False start on the Broncos. Ready to show pressure and potential blitz, and the left tackle took a few steps too early. First and 15 for the Broncos. Keenum commanding the huddle. (18 of 27 for 163 yards for Case Keenum and 1 touchdown. Pressure's coming. Booker with the pass. Caught short of the first down, of course. Snapped by Rashawn Melvin. Came in the shotgun once again. 2nd 8 for the Broncos. Quick slant pass to Sutton. Looks to be about a yard short. Yeah, so a yard short of the first down. They are on the 28-yard line. Hand off to Booker. He gets the first down plus more. Still going. Gets taken down about the 19-yard line. 9-yard pickup on that play. He bounced off the defender really, really easy. I think it's got so much water in this damn grass. Injury on the play for the Raiders. PJ Hall being looked at. PJ Hall out of Sam Houston State being looked at by the medical staff. Commercial for college football. College football, I think, is this weekend, right? Is the actual, because usually after Christmas. Yeah, Saturday, Notre Dame. I think it said Ohio and somebody else. I can't remember. Should be interesting. Notre Dame, huh? Notre Dame is lucky because they're not in division. As long as they're not in division, they can always be in the playoffs. It's not really fair. Oh, Lord, it is. And we're back. They show an overview of, I don't know, like, well, where's that at? Well, that was actually like the wharf area. So the Broncos is right in the red zone, looking to score on the next series of plays. Current score is Raiders 24, Broncos 7. First and 10 on the 19-yard line. Keenum in motion. The grass is too wet, so the defense just falling all over the place. Keenum with plenty of time. pass thrown short all that time, and that's the pass he chose. Defenders can't stay on their feet. They could have probably sacked him and got a 15-yard loss, but it's so wet there. Broncos current drive, 10 plays for 58 yards, 4 minutes and 36 seconds off the clock. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Booker, Parker, Sutton, Hamilton, and Patrick. The pressure's on. Arden Key is with the chase. A wobble pass to Sutton looks to be good in the end zone. Touchdown. Did he cross the line of scrimmage? That's the question. And the crappy thing about it is because of the wet grass, Arden Key probably could have got there quicker, but because of wet grass, his traction is slow on wet grass. Did he cross the line of scrimmage? It's very close. Very close. Rays are telling the players are telling Gruden to throw the football. But here's the bad thing. Every touchdown pass is supposed to be reviewed. They're saying, oh, yeah, he did review the play, but I'm like, how do you review it that quick? They were already in – they already kicked the ball. So I'm like, how do you review it? I don't know about that one, cuz. Well, the game is coming to a close. It's almost over, and it's a good possibility if the Raiders and the City of Oakland don't come to a conclusion that this will be the last home game in the Oakland Coliseum, and therefore all those jobs will be lost. All those people that work for Oakland that cannot move with the team will no longer have employment. There are a lot of people that work in that stadium that work for Oakland Raiders, but they can't afford to move. And then for those people, they're probably going what sucks is the situation. Those who have to move, they're probably in a month-to-month contract on their housing board, on their houses, their apartments, and paying out the butt because a month-to-month contract on a lease. Mm-hmm.
In the replay booth, therefore, it is not a challengeable play. Oakland threw their challenge flag, therefore they will be charged with their second timeout. The extra point is successful, which is exactly what we said. Review, it's all short plays are reviewed. Well, and John's going to know that. John had a clear out here. But he's up there, Jerry up there. Jerry's in the booth. He's advising John when it's time to challenge. That's not even a challenge situation.
Looked like the onside kick, but then they pooch it. Caught about the 15-yard line. He got some space to run. He goes out about 35. So the current score, I have to put it on here because it's not letting me do it on there. Broncos, 14. 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver. Nice little push by Doug. It's about maybe a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards on that play. I know it's wet, but I need the Raiders to go to get some yards. Three receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. It's a bunch right receiver core. Pitch to the left of Doug Martin. Doug Martin hits the edge, but goes straight out of bounds. Might be another 2 yards. Third down for the Raiders. Third down is 7. It's 6 minutes and 18 seconds and counting the fourth quarter left. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Let the Raiders maybe go a little deep on this one because everybody's spread out. Audible on the play. Cook in motion. Rashard in motion. Hand off to Rashard. Bad play call. Why is him past that, Gruden? That was a terrible play call. You're throwing a toss sweep and then run inside. Come on now. Timeout Denver, 4th and 5. The punt for Johnny Townsend. It's up. Looks nice little leg under it. Fair catch about the 11-yard line by Craig Kraft. What are they playing? Oh. Broncos with the rock. 1st and 10. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left for Case Keenum and the Broncos. 3 receivers, 1 tight end running back. I'm going to assume they're going to try to go big off his first 2 plays. Yeah, going for a pass. Pressure's in. Oh, it's overthrown to the left side. The pressure was there. They almost got there, actually, before he got rid of that ball. telling you, it's that muddy grass is killing the defense. You're working twice as hard. You getting more tired. 2nd and 10 for the Broncos. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Booker, Parker, Sutton, Hamilton, and Patrick. Keenan in the shotgun, passes up. Interception? Yes, interception. Just go down. Interception, Raiders. Interception, yes. Clean, very clean. Now, they at the end zone celebrating by Gilchrist. Good pick. There's a lot of crossing, and he just played. I think he played the quarterback. It was actually overthrown through the middle, and the defender he was playing, it went right through his hand, went right past him, and he leaped a little bit further. He said, "Will Darnold be a successful quarterback? With the right leadership, he can be. To be honest, Todd. With how do you say, shaking? 2 running backs, 2 times with 1 receiver for the Raiders. Hand off to Doug Martin. Doug Martin with about 2 yards on the play. 2-yard pickup. I think any quarterback that comes to the league with the right system around them, they can be successful. Timeout Denver. Raiders active roster. 34 of 53 players from week 1 still on roster. Fewest in an NFL. 34 of 53. I know a lot of players are injured. 12 draft picks, rookie free agents from 2012, 2017 still on roster. 3rd fewest in the NFL. That's so crazy. Good player play. Hope you are doing the playoffs. I might be. I think I might be. I just got to figure out my schedule and the playoff schedule. If you like what you see, man, definitely subscribe to the channel. I know, right? That's why you see now you got to get a YouTube channel. You can stream from YouTube too. We can build this thing up, girl. Get it cracking. 2nd 8 Raiders. Current score 24-14. 5 minutes 31 seconds left in the quarter. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Another handoff to Doug Martin. Martin hits the hole, but it's immediately stopped. Thank you so much, Todd. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the subscription. I do other reactions too, not just for sports, but for TV shows, for movies, for trailers, all kind of stuff. So if you really want to be up to date, don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. How you doing, Oral? What's going on? What's up? How's the cleaning going? If you have time, you can come clean here anytime you want to. I will not stop you. 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. Possibly the last game in Oakland Coliseum. And me being a Raiders fan, I should have my hat on. I was promoting my boys joint. After this play, I'll get it. It's right here on the chair. I meant to switch at halftime, but I was on the phone with Mom. You say you don't think your laptop isn't good enough? You don't need I don't know how it works for Xbox users, but for PlayStation, when we set up for streaming, when you go to stream, it gives you 2 options. It gives you Twitch, YouTube. And I just click YouTube, and it's the way it looks on my Twitch is the same way it would do it on my YouTube. Hold on one second, guys. I guess I can get the last few minutes of the game up rocking the other hat. 4th and 6, Raiders going for a field goal. 45-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it's good. Will you be a fan if they go to Vegas? I'm still going to be a fan, right, Todd? Still going to be a fan, but do I like to move? Hell to the no. So that's the current score. You see. I mean, you can always try, Oral. It doesn't hurt try because you just create your. Create your profile on YouTube, and then like I said, I'm not sure how it works for Xbox. Xbox is so different when they do that stuff. But one thing you can do, try Mixer. I think did we talk about Mixer already? Mixer is already set up for Microsoft product. You can be a PlayStation gamer and stream on Mixer, but you need some few extra connections. But for Xbox, they already have like an OBS style look for Xbox players, so you don't have to have OBS to do it. I believe. I think it's automatically plugged in into your what you set up. Because a few people I know from Instagram and from before I got on Instagram that stream Xbox wise, they stream a Mixer. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. Flag on the kickoff return. So what they so as far as Mixer, is there any program for the people who stream to actually make an income? Legal block on the back for the return team, Kashan Biera for the Broncos. The lease for the Raiders is up this year. Yeah, it's up, and the city is not going to extend. They're not going to extend because the city feels like it was betrayed in the move. Like I said, I'm from the city of Oakland, and there's a few news people that have YouTube channels that post the stuff they find out. And so there's things I knew way before mass media did. And I knew the lawsuit was coming last year. Case Keenum, 21 and 33, 196 yards, 2 TDs and 1 interception. First and 10. Ball snap, pressure on. Quick handoff from Booker. Quick pass to Booker. Gets about maybe 3 yards on the play. Right now, they're still in talks with the city of Oakland, even though the city of Oakland is not trying to hear them. They're in talks with San Francisco to play at AT&T Stadium, the baseball stadium. A lot of owners have talked to them about going to play in the San Diego Stadium. And then now the NFL has kind of approached them about playing a season in London, where they'll have 4 games in London, and then I think the rest will be like traveling. I think it's some kind of crazy deal. But London is now an option for the Raiders for 2019, at least 2019. The NFL's been trying to get they want a team out there, and they thought about moving the Jacksonville Jaguars, but the owner doesn't want to do that. Case Keenum, 3 receivers, one tight end, 1 running back. 5 seconds on the play clock. Pressure, holding on the play. Keenum gets the first down. Flag come in late. There should be a holding and should be coming back. The other option is holding number 66. Like I said, the other option would be for them to actually play in the same stadium, Levi Stadium, as the Niners, but Mark Davis doesn't want to do that. Yeah, Arden Key was literally trying to reach and grab and get the sack, but the O-lineman just held the crap out of him. I believe you get partnered, but you need 1,000 followers. Oh, wow, really? So they're set up just like YouTube then. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Ball snapped. Sack is on. Oh, inside screen thrown. Ball's kind of bobbled, and the wet field is causing a big issue. Flag on the play. What's the flag for? I'm not sure. Too sure what that flag is for. Holding again on offense. Decline. Result of the play, 4th down. Oh, that's what it was. Fourth and 14 for the Broncos. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Freeman, Parker, Sutton, Hamilton, and Patrick. False start. The right offensive lineman, number 66, false start before before the series started, before the play started. I'm sorry. Yes, they did. And I live in Texas now, so the guy who actually offered him the money, he built the business building for the University of Texas. He's a billionaire, multi-billionaire. His name is Red something, but they call him Red. And he actually offered the Raiders that he would pay for a stadium by himself. That he offered, I think it was him and a few others, but the bucket. And they already have a site, and it's a nice little location, not that far from the Spurs location. Ball is up. Another interception. Eric Harris with the interception. Taken down at the 17, 16-yard line. The game is pretty much going to be over. Yeah, and even this how many people keep popping on? Even the city of San Antonio said, you don't have to change your colors. We're already a silver and black town. You can come here and be a part of this, be a part of a better family. That's how they try to play it off. And like I said, the location is nice. Sutton wasn't even looking for the ball. He just threw it to a receiver, hoping he turned around. So the Raiders, who are having troubles with interceptions and sacks, have one of their best games yet defensively. 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line. So we're finally in the red zone. Hand off to Doug Martin. Doug Martin gets clotheslined and then thrown back for a loss. Can I get a penalty on that? I mean, for me being living out here, I would have loved if they came to San Antonio. San Antonio is like an hour and 45 minutes for me. Second and 10 for the Raiders. I mean, it's a good way for the Raiders to go out with how the defense is standing up and how the offense is looking pretty nice. Another handoff. Doug Martin gets about 1 yard on the play before he's tackled. I notice they're playing a very cautious game. They just want to win for I'm assuming it's a win for the home team, the home crowd. But I need to still see some air on that ball, man. 3rd and 9 for Oakland. In the red zone once again. Let's not end with a field goal. Let's end with a touchdown. San Antonio Raiders sound better. Yeah, because Raiders, yes, it sounds a lot better. Can we get a pass? It's going to be another run play. Another run play. Doug Martin gets the first down. Gets to about the 6-yard line. Doug Martin, the Bear product, finally showing out for the home team. 1st and goal, Oakland. He hit that hole and just kept it pushing. Raiders having an awesome Monday Night Football game after that abysmal display in the first Monday Night Football game they had at the beginning of the season. Yeah, but I agree, Chris. San Antonio Raiders would have sounded a whole lot better, man. And the place you would be coming to, yes, there's a lot of money in Vegas, but the money that's here in that area, talking about real billionaires. That money ain't into that to the fake facade of Vegas. And if you missed the first play of the Raiders game, the return and score, well, currently the score is 27-14. And it's about, I want to say it's a little bit at 3 minutes left in the game. It's around that time period. I didn't see the score before they went to commercial. I'll let you know when they come back up, which should be right now. Current score is 27-14. There is 2 minutes left in the game. The Raiders are on the 5-yard line looking to score, and it's 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to kneel. And they're going to end like that, huh? Why the clock not going? Doug Martin, the last run by Doug Martin was really nice. He put that shoulder down and blasted the linebacker. Victory formation once again. 1 minute and 17 seconds left on the clock. This game looks to be pretty much about over. Another nail by Derek Carr. 1 man and counting. 19 of 26 for 167 yards for Derek Carr tonight. This team that they have built around Case Keenum is not a team that's beneficial to his actual talent. When he was with the Vikings, that team was built to be around him. This Broncos team was just a plug-and-play quarterbacks. And with the last nail, that's the end of the game. Raiders 27, Broncos 14, 27 seconds and count on the clock. Wish he stayed with the Vikings. He should have stayed with the Vikings. He was better suited for that Viking game. Oops. 27-14. Cars at the stands, the fans shaking hands, which is probably the best thing to do. The fans are just giving love, showing love. It's definitely bittersweet to see the final score and to see that this could be definitely the end. Because even people that's from LA, they rather see the Raiders in Oakland than anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? If they're not in LA, they rather see them in Oakland. If they're not in Oakland, I'd rather see them in LA. Those are their homes. You know what I'm saying? But that's just not how it's going to work out. Unfortunately, they're going to Vegas. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this lawsuit. It has been a great few weeks, been here since the beginning of your Monday Football streams, and they just get better. Hope we can do this next again. You know, I hope we can too. And then, like I said, Chris, keep following, man. Keep up. I plan on doing some more football games. Since we got playoffs, I'll probably do some Saturday games and some probably midday or late Sunday games. Just depend on what's available to me. Like I said, I don't have cable. I've had to get it the way I get it. You know what I'm saying? But either I'll be streaming on Twitch, or it's a good possibility I could be streaming the Warriors-Lakers game tomorrow night. But yeah, I do plan on doing some more. And then if there's anything else sports-wise, anything, we can try to figure out other things to do. Like I said, just follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. It's at Nonpfixion. Or if you're not able to get to that real quick and set up, just in the comments of this, when it posts, put, hey, this is so-and-so, this is my Instagram, this is my Twitter, and I'll follow you. And I'll say, hey, this is Jason from Nonpfixion. But we could talk about more stuff in detail, try to figure out other things that we can do together to build this family, build it up. But I definitely appreciate you guys for being here. It definitely means a lot that you choose to spend time with me, especially on Christmas Eve for some of those who are diehard celebrators of the Christmas time. Good player, I want to help you build. Thank you, man. I try. I try. It's not, a hardcore ABC, NBC, ESPN broadcast, but I try. But yeah, so I definitely enjoy doing it. I have fun. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy creating content. I enjoy streaming the video games, like all kind of stuff, man. I'm just a big kid. Oh, I'm an old dude that's a big kid at heart. That's all. So I love tech. So stuff like this, I enjoy. Also, please, if you can, if you do have Twitter, follow me, Nonpfixion, because I am working with a few other streamers from the Twitch brand to get a program together, Discord, to where everybody can meet in one little location. And then if we can build it up, maybe we'll do some movie nights and watch movies together on Rabbit. And I think that'll be fun. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun, different. You can comment there, you can talk and communicate in there, but it'll be different, but it'll be cool. But I'm thinking about also doing if I can find some college basketball games, but I'm thinking I want to see Zion Williamson in college play. So I'm thinking about doing maybe one or two of his games, because if you haven't seen him play, please look up his highlights. Look up the boy's highlights. He is amazing. You know how they say either there's revolutionizing players that come along that are generational players. He's one of those players. The boy, he's big like LeBron, got that touch like Steph. He can shoot the three, but he big, and when he jumped to slam, get out the way. They're showing Derek Carr still walking around the stadium at the bottom of the stadium with all kind of cameras around him. Skyway Pepsi, the Raiders to him will always be Oakland. Yeah, people don't know, like the Raiders through the '90s were the kings of Monday night. Like they had the highest win percentage in the '90s than any team on Monday Night Football. And then after the move, after the move back, and then the situation with Gruden the first time, just went downhill.
Well, Scott, one thing, we came into this game not knowing whether or not this is going to be the last game, and we still don't know. Right. But one thing that the coaches and the players did, especially at the end of the game, you can tell the effort that they put into it on the field. And at the end, John Gruden went to the black hole. Maybe it's one last time, maybe it's not. But he and Derek Carr went around, high-fiving fans, paying homage, just letting them know how much history and tradition, how much they appreciate the fan base here.
Oh, what is? He's still just tired. I appreciate that. Thank you, Oro. We're almost done. I was trying to see what they're saying, see if there's anything important for people to know.
This is the most wide open that the playoffs have felt a week out that I can remember since I've been here at ESPN. Do you share that same belief? Well, absolutely. And I think if you look on the NFC side, I think there's really no dominant team. We think the Saints are dominant because they're in that dome. But I think
Final thoughts of the game.
defense,
You know what? They look decent. They look good. There's some parts that still need work, but part of the reason they didn't look that great because the field was jacked. It's, like I said, it's been raining nonstop for a couple of days, and so that field was soaked, and you could tell just by them. The defense was getting plenty of pressure, but because they couldn't get the proper footing, they were just sliding all over the place. And the fact that they did get sacks was still amazing that they got sacks and how bad that the ground is. But overall, I mean the future is bright, especially if they stick with. I think if they stick with Derek Carr, the future is very bright. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely quarterbacks coming out, but I would say you can't take Gruden's word for anything because he said he wasn't going to trade Khalil Mack, and he still traded Khalil Mack. He said he wasn't going to get rid of any other players, and right after they said that, he got rid of Mike Cooper. So he said he wasn't going to trade Derek Carr. He said he liked Derek Carr, but who knows what his plans are? No one knows but him. He got rid of, our management to help bring in new players. So no one knows. So, I mean, final thoughts on the game. I think Derek Carr, and this is not even me being biased because of personal reasons, but I think Derek Carr is a really good quarterback. Exactly. He just needs real weapons. He doesn't have a true threat. That was Amari Cooper. He doesn't have that no more. Seth Roberts is a slant guy. He's not a deep threat. Right now, your deep threat is your tight end. Nelson's not the deep threat like he should because he's not that young no more. And what's the guy's name? The return guy, the specialist on return, he has the speed to be a deep threat, but they don't utilize him like that. He's a slot receiver that they use. I mean, he's a receiver that uses a slot, but he's probably their best option at the deep threat, and they don't use him like that. Um, Cook is their best weapon right now. After Beastman went down, that was their best weapon for a while. Doug Martin, he played a decent part, but he's definitely not the future. Rashard and Washington are not number one backs. The offensive line, the edges are rookies, so you really won't know how they'll be until a season or two from now. You know what I'm saying? Because this year it's all learning how to be an adult, learning how to be, a man, learning how to have a job that you got to go to every single day. You know what I'm saying? So it's different for them. It's an adjustment. Season 2 is how you measure them. Season 2 and 3. The Vikings have what is it? Their wild card. I think Seattle. So it's definitely a possibility that they can make the playoffs, but they need the Seahawks to lose out, and they need the Philadelphia to lose because Philadelphia win 2 games and Vikings lose any of their games, it makes it easier for Philly to get there than the Vikings. So I mean, it's definitely a possibility, but they need Seattle to lose.
So those things are things that I'll never forget. Those are memories. Those late games, those wins, those injuries. It got hard. Red Nation's loyal, and I appreciate them always having my back. And when we get this thing right, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, you gave them their gift tonight, and more importantly, you're going to see the smiles on your kids' faces in the morning, man. Merry Christmas. Thanks for taking the time. Be well. Enjoy this day, okay?
Thank you, Merry Christmas. I appreciate you. Appreciate that.
What was the time on that?
Came back against the Chiefs, made we came back and
I thought we played pretty good tonight. It's really fueled the victory. With
Hearing a little bit of what Gruden's saying. When first game at Oakland Coliseum was 2-2, lost previous 7. Wow. When first Monday Night Football came at Oakland Coliseum since 2002, lost previous 7. That's crazy.
Tonight, that's the impact play that really turned this whole game around. But he covered kicks. I think he did a great job.
Second win in 12 career games versus the Broncos.
He's a special teams demon, and glad we got him. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Okay, that was in his press conference.
Merry Christmas. Louis Riddick alongside you wore that uniform. You know what it represents. You're explaining to me what it's like to go into that stadium. Remember that cauldron of activity beforehand. We don't know if it's the end.
Raiders 3-3 in last 6 games. Started season 1-8.
Oakland and the Raiders' marriage is
So crazy.
I think it's when we're actually, the citizens of Oakland really start identifying with what Mr. Davis really constructed that organization to be philosophically, which is a bunch of bad boys who don't take any mess from anybody. But when you come into our stadium, you come into our area, you come into our territory, you're going to be ready for a fight. And it's interesting that not only the fans embody that, but players who have played for that organization in particular, they kind of feel that way. You automatically become one of those guys.
It's so true. It's so true. Well, I hope you have a good night. I'm going to go sleep. Thank you, Chris. I hope you have a good night as well, sir. Like I said, I may be streaming tomorrow. Not positive, but it's a good possibility. Either Twitch or YouTube, or maybe both, depending how I feel. Or it could be neither. But just keep an eye out for the Twitter and Instagram. And you'll know ahead of time. But thank you, sir, for coming through. Appreciate you. Have a good night and Merry Christmas to you, man.
It's a sad day. It's a sad day for them. It's a sad day for former Raiders. It's a sad day for the people of that area because it really truly has got their team. When I told you that story about how when you drive in there and you drive to where the players park, it's the same area that they parked where I was there. You see the fans, and they're not just fans. They really are. They feel as though they're one with you, and that's unique. Derek talked about it. I think everybody who's driven into that stadium has felt it. And when you wear silver and black, man, you change. You become a different person. Simple as that.
What do they need to do in terms of people they put into silver and black to team a consistent threat to win games?
Yeah, well, I think first and foremost, you see, there's some people who kind of get a little bit twisted about something I said about Derek Carr. Nobody supported Derek Carr more than me. I believe Derek Carr should be the future of this franchise. Make no mistake about that. But they need some help. Sure. They need a number one wideout. Jordy Nelson cannot carry the load as far as that's concerned.
No, did I say that?
But they need a wide receiver one in order to pair with Derek. And they need to continue to work to build out the offensive line as far as developing some of the guys that they have. And I think they'll be okay on offense. On the defensive side of the ball, they need pass rush. They need to John has referred to himself. He said it's hard to find pass rushers in the NFL. Well, he had one of the very best in the NFL on his roster. For whatever reason, they got rid of him. I'm not even going to debate as to why, but they need pass rush. They need it in spades. Because I'll tell you this, they were this year 32nd in the league in sacks per pass play. That's not going to cut it. So that's one of the two main positions they're going to have to deal with. There's other areas that they have to build out as well.
If they get a wideout, if they get a top wideout beginning of the season at draft, that should be number one need, top wideout.
Sitting on stand, it's a lot.
Strong, speed, hands. The Raiders were the only team without a divisional win this season. They finally got one. My shoulder hurts like a mug. So D. Harris with a 99-yard punt return for a touchdown tied the second longest return in NFL history. Let me go see. How are we looking? Okay. Well, I would like to thank you guys for being here. I would like to thank you guys for an amazing season of streams and conversation and just meeting new people and cool people. And I appreciate you guys for being here. It means a lot for me. I'm sorry, the TV's on. It's a weird trailer. But definitely want to thank you guys for being here. I appreciate everything that you have done. I appreciate your time and your efforts to come here, especially on a day like today where it's Christmas Eve for everybody. And those who celebrate it, they have better things they can be doing. Could be spending time with family, but you chose to spend time with me, and I appreciate that. Um, I would like to say if you would like to contact me, I'm trying to do. There we go. There we go. You can contact me on my Twitter and my Instagram. So it's twitter.com/nonfiction. And then also my Instagram. I do a lot of my posting that goes to my Twitter from my Instagram. Facebook. Yeah. Of course, you're already here on YouTube. So if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, and you like what you see, and you want to be a part of a family, it's a growing family, try to do something big and better, and just this cool where people can be together and talk and enjoy each other's time and space and just have a cool conversation about anything to be honest. Please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Um, we're gonna pretty much call this stream to a close. Um, and if you have not hit the notification bell, like I said, please hit that because when I set up anything and everything, you'll know first before anybody else. So with that being said, I would like to say I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. For those who don't, I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. My name is Jasonreacts. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world today. And I'll catch you right back here on, how about to say Twitch, on youtube.com/nonfiction. Love you guys. I'll miss you guys. Please stay connected. Hopefully we can talk outside here, and I plan on doing more. But just stay connected so you know what I'm up to. Peace out. Love. I'm out. Raiders win 27-14. Last home game. Goodbye to a dynasty. Goodbye to a true classic professional team. All right, y'all. I'm out. Have a great night and Merry Christmas.